Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Davis Wells, and happy Saturday to you all. We have quite a busy forecast as we look ahead to this weekend. I want to point this out here. This is our QR code to our WTOL 11 weather app. You can scan this QR code and it will get you access into our app, which has the latest watches, warnings, advisories, interactive radar, custom forecast directly from us. Also an excellent way too, if you have any cool photos or videos of anything going on, you can submit them that way as well. So here's the weather impact that we are tracking. It's going to be primarily for Sunday and into Monday morning. Looking at first snowfall of the season, accumulations do look likely with wind chills at or freezing, if not maybe even cooler as well. So I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Here's the extended forecast, okay? Most of the forecast is actually quiet once we go past Monday. We're going to start though and just really hone in on Sunday and Monday, since that is going to be our big story here. So here's the weather impact alert days for both days, looking at the chance for rain/snow mix on Sunday heading into Monday. Then looking at some flurry chances earlier on. So let's go day by day. What can we expect? Well, for today, those clouds are really going to be in place, much cooler temperatures. You're not going to notice a bunch of fluctuation in the temperatures out there. If anything, it might get slightly cooler as you head into the overnight. Then for Sunday, tracking rain and snow, even heavy at times as it's moving on through. And we'll eventually start to see some lake effect enhancement too once we get later on into Monday, possibly even into Tuesday, but wind chills are also going to be dropping off too into the teens. So if you don't have your coat, you might want to locate that just in time for this. Here's that system on radar and satellite this morning. It's further off to our west over portions just now starting to enter into Iowa, and this is going to track our general direction, and that's what's going to bring us the latest chances for snow. So let's take things hour by hour. What can we expect? Well, as we head through Saturday, we don't really see too much happening here. It's not until after sunset when we start to see the chance for some rain showers, maybe even some snow showers over into Hillsdale County. But during the overnight hours, the system's going to continue to track overhead. Now keep a track too of these temperatures, because that's going to be a big player in who sees snow and who doesn't, because the ground temperatures at this point right now are not at freezing or colder. This is like our first deep freeze of the season. So this is early tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. Notice that rain-snow line really lined up pretty nicely with the Maumee River, and it's going to continue to track over the next couple of hours. Even some pockets of moderate to heavy snow along I-75 and points off to the west. Better chances for rain further off to the east. Now we'll see a brief break from this during the afternoon, but then by the later parts of heading into Sunday night, looking at some lake enhancement from Lake Michigan, seeing some of that move through. Now, it's not going to necessarily impact just one county here. These are going to shift with the wind, so it may impact, just a couple miles to your south as compared to at your home. So again, it takes a lot of watching, especially when it comes to these wind directions and where this moisture is setting up. But then for Monday, we do look to at least turn quiet. Wind chill, let's take a look at this too. So heading on in tonight, we're not doing too bad. Tomorrow morning, we're going to notice those wind chills into the middle 20s. We warm up just a little bit, wind chills into the lower 30s. Then for Monday morning, look at this. Very cold temperatures into the teens, especially from areas along the Maumee River and off to the north and west. Still holding on to the lower 20s, though, for the rest of the viewing area. So nonetheless, you are going to need your coats, and you're going to want to make sure that you are prepared. Here's the latest snow accumulation that we have right now. Looking at a little bit lower snowfall totals from Ottawa County down through Sandusky and Seneca County. Then this I-75 corridor from Toledo, Bowling Green to Findlay, that's going to be the closer to maybe 1 to 2 inches, and then points off further to the west and further up into Michigan, looking at about 2 to 4 inches possible for us. So next 4 days, okay, weather impact alert days for Sunday, and then heading into Monday morning. Notice these temperatures are still staying quite chilly into the upper and middle 30s for us. Let's get another look at that extended forecast. Those are the days we were just talking about. After we get past that, we're looking at much drier conditions settling in for Veterans Day. Notice though, it takes a little bit of time for us to start to warm back up. We do look to eventually get back to near 60 degrees as we head in towards next weekend, even the chance for a few showers returning. We'll have more coming up later on this morning.